friends, it's National Pancake Day. Other people might call it Mardi Gras, but we all know what we're really celebrating. We're gonna make 3 different kinds of pancakes today. I'm gonna show you an all-American, Swedish, and Japanese style pancakes. So let's get started. Starting with some flour. All of them are gonna have pretty much the same ingredients. The method to preparing them is just a little different. Sugar, about 1/4 cup, and 2 cups of flour, 2½ teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. Whisk all these together. You have 2 cups of buttermilk, 2 eggs. We're just gonna crack them in here and whisk it and pour it in. You want lumps. You can see I still have some dry clumps of flour in here because I still have my butter to drizzle in. That is about 3 tablespoons. And now gently mix that in. Let's move to our griddle, which I have set up to 375. Cooking spray yields that really even, beautiful brown. 1/2 cup scoop. Now I'm gonna set a timer, but we may not even need it. They're gonna have little bubbles popping up along the sides, and the sides are gonna start to look dry. All right, now for the moment of truth. Oh, woo! One more batch, finish off the stack. I want to eat these right now, but before I do, I'm going to show you how to make the Swedish and the Japanese. But let's talk about Swedish next. We're in Sweden and we're making Swedish pancakes now. They're very similar to crepes. They just have a slightly different egg to milk to flour ratio. We're just going to put everything in a blender though. That part is the same. 2 cups of milk, 1 cup of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 3 eggs, then 3 tablespoons of melted butter. Looks like I have a lot of melted butter here, but that's because I'll need some for my pan. Then blend her up. See some stray bits of flour on the edges. You can also just do this in a bowl and just whisk until it's nice and frothy. We've got a 10-inch non-stick skillet. Make sure your skillet is non-stick. Butter in. Then we're going to pour about 1/3 cups worth of batter into our skillet per pancake. So it's gonna go for about 1.5 minutes on the bottom edge, and then we're gonna flip it and it's gonna go for about 15 seconds. So you see I'm pouring the batter into a measuring cup each time. It's important for these kinds of pancakes or crepes that every pancake is an equal amount of batter. Swedish pancakes are served folded/rolled and then topped with various things. You have to be very delicate with these. Gonna top with some jam, dollop with your yogurt cream, and top with some more berries. So now we're gonna go a little bit more complicated and go with fluffy Japanese pancakes. First step in making these Japanese fluffy pancakes is to whip up some egg whites. That's what's gonna give it that beautiful rise that you'll see later. This is 4 egg whites. We're gonna start on a low speed just to get it starting to froth, and then you're gonna jack it up to high and go for about a minute. Let's check her out. That's looking good to me. We're gonna put her in the fridge until we're ready for her. KitchenAid's out of the way, now we can make our batter. Same as before, flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, baking soda. We're gonna whisk this up. Have some room temperature buttermilk, 2 egg yolks, vanilla, and some melted butter. This step is going to be almost exactly like our American style ones. So we're gonna drizzle it in and make sure that there's still some lumps left. Let's grab our egg whites. I am using a spatula for this because you get better folding action. The trick of folding is to go around the edge and then cut down the middle. And you wanna have some streaks of egg white left. Here's where they get crazy. We have a 12-inch skillet here. Inside the skillet, I have ring molds. The pancake is gonna grip to the sides and then use it to rise up. So let's spray this liberally. Medium-low is going to allow the bottoms to get nice and brown while still cooking the whole thing instead of it just burning on the bottom. We're then gonna spoon some of this batter into each of the molds, cover it with a towel, and then cover it with a lid. And now we let this go for about 10 minutes. Let's check on these bad boys. Oh my gosh, look at how perfect that is. There we go. Take them out of their ring molds, let them finish cooking. Look at how tall they are. These are pancakes, you guys. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm kind of impressed with myself. Thank you for joining me on this culinary journey around the world where we've discovered American pancakes, Swedish pancakes, and Japanese pancakes. Comment below which one you're gonna try out. Don't forget to subscribe. and we'll see you next time.